YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for clicking on the video. We're gonna unbox probably the most expensive knife I've ever unboxed. That's unmodified. So let's get right into that. Thank you guys for clicking. I'm really excited for this blade. You guys know I'm a big Spyderco guy, but spoiler alert, this is not a Spyderco. Let me make sure none of my information is on top of this box. Okay, this came from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. The packing list. This is the free blade that came with it. And there she is. Set that off to the side. We'll go ahead and open the free knife first. I've got several free knives from ordering from different places. This is actually a big blade. This was free for ordering what I'm about to show you. Got several of these Rough Riders, but this one seems pretty. I can see what kind of steel it is. 440 steel, China. I mean, for a freebie. No blade play. Good action. It's a liner lock. Well, I mean, I'm gonna say for a free knife, you can't complain. I'll take it. That is the Rough Rider 2596, and that was the freebie. This is what we came here to take our first look at. The Benchmade 560-03 Freek. Oh, it's taped. Alright, break out the griptilian. This knife has quickly became my EDC blade. I've had it for probably 2 or 3 months, and I've been carrying this thing ever since. Put the scales on it. It feels really good. You can see the anodization's wearing off where I have opened and closed it and fidgeted with it. I really like this. Liking this is what made me decide to purchase this. Oh, is there more tape? Well, we might get it opened on this video. There we go. Our Benchmade packaging. My griptilian didn't have the bag. If you watch the griptilian video, there she is in all her glory, the Freek. Got our axis lock. Carbon fiber grips. Red thumb studs. Red accents. Feels really good. Feels a lot like the griptilian. A good weight. Nice blade shape. This is in S90V. They did have the Super Freek, which has the gray and black G10 scales and the black M4 blade. I went for this instead. These things, you definitely have the butterfly tax on them. This thing was very, very expensive for a knife, but I had to have it after the way I fell in love with the Griptilian. Action's a little gritty, straight out of the box, but Benchmades do break in quite well. We're gonna carry this and use it and see how we like it. But so far, first impressions, really good. It's got the same jimping as the Griptilian, but more of a ledge. Really good looking blade. Feels really sharp. We're going to test that here in a minute. Not a deep carry pocket clip, which I'm not a fan of. I do like deep carry pocket clips, but I have left the Benchmade clip on the Griptilian because it just works. So I'm not sure if we'll go deep carry on this or if I will keep this clip. Feels like it's got really good pocket retention. Let's test the edge. Very sharp right out of the box, which I wouldn't expect anything less for the cost of this thing. Let's see what it'll do to a... Okay, it cut, but I could feel a little resistance. Let's check the Griptilian, which I have sharpened this on the Zarluk fixed angle sharpening system. This definitely went through much easier than the factory edge of the Freek. So we'll use this factory edge up. I'll put another edge on it, and we'll report back. But first impressions, I'm really liking it. It's really hard to fidget the knife with an overhead camera like this. Action feels pretty good, straight out of the box. Let's check the centering. Wow, blade centering looks really good right out of the box. I've seen some of these open first looks that the blade centering's off, the action's really tight. Action looks really good on this one. Feels really good on this one. So yeah, we're gonna use this thing. This is my first S90V blade steel. You can see it's marked right there, S90V. We're gonna see how we like the S90V. It does ride on phosphor bronze washers. You can see them right there. Has the axis lock, which uses the Omega springs, which I know I've heard a lot of people say the Omega springs break really easy. Like I said, I've only had this for a couple months, but the lock's been holding up well, and I do fidget with my knives a lot, so seems to work pretty good. If any of you guys have experience with the Freek or the Super Freek, let me know what you think. This was just a first look unboxing, and there you have it. This is going to be in my pocket for the foreseeable future. I will report back how I like it in a month or so after I use it, cut some stuff with it. Edge retention on this S90V is supposed to be really good. I'm not sure about the factory edge. We'll see how long it lasts. Sometimes you gotta get a couple sharpenings in to really get that sweet spot where the steel is just perfect. So we'll see how the factory edge holds up. Like I said, I will report back. That's going to be about it for the first look unboxing of the not the Super Freek, but the Benchmade Freek. I did pay for this knife. No affiliation, but I did get it from Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and I got this blade free. for hitting a certain price point with this. But this is, I think, the most expensive knife I have purchased to date, just in the factory configuration. I do have some blades that I've added stuff on that if you would total it up are more than this, but just a straight factory blade, this is the most expensive one yet in the collection, and I think I'm gonna like it. Like I said, it feels really good in hand. I love the blade shape, really sharp out of the box. We'll see where it sits in the collection. Stay tuned for more knife videos, more pew pew videos. I may do some top 3 or top 5 knives out of my collection videos coming soon. We'll definitely do a Griptilian versus Freek coming soon, so stay tuned for all that. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you all. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and thank you in advance. We'll see you in the next one. Smokewagon out.